Hey, welcome. It's a Friday right now, so we're going to do a little Finance Fridays, see on how much these reserve list cards and older format cards are actually going up on MTG Stocks. So MTG Stocks is my preferred MTG Finance website where I can see price updates, look at price trends, and they have nice handy lists as well that you can, if you want to look for just specific cards like dual lands or fetch lands, this is a great site to actually do some research on that. You can also use MTG Goldfish, but I prefer this site to be honest. Okay, so let's look at these card prices right now. So I've noticed in the last while we're not seeing a lot of fluctuation in prices for even new sets like double masters. I barely see anything on the interest page. So the interest page is basically it's keeping track of all the biggest moves on prices for Magic the Gathering cards that have been sold within the last 24 to 48 hours. And right now, as you can see, number one is Carry On, 83.78. So 83%, almost 84% actually. This has went up. But if you look, there's a lot of these, not only the old cards that people are buying out old staples, but you're actually going to see tons of reserve list cards here as well. And one of the things I have noticed since the pandemic lockdown, reserve list cards first were stagnant and now they've just been going crazy. Possibly because of also the stimulus packages, and people they want to put their stuff in, something steady. They want to make sure that they're going to get returns on their cards and reserve lists, especially with all the buyouts and stuff. It just seems like a more profitable way to invest. Looking at new cards, they just don't really have the same assurance for players. But let's see the dual lands right now. So this is actually place in MTG stocks where you can look at the cards and it'll tell you the average prices and the market prices for each one right now. So let's look at reserve. The cheapest reserve lists dual lands you can get are revised, and right now the Volcanic Island is actually $556 to $450 market value, but it's actually not at its all-time high. Its all-time high was actually the summer of 2018 when the reserve list was going absolutely nuts, and it kind of went down a bit in late 2019, and then obviously that big drop right there, right around this the lockdown of the pandemic. But since it's been climbing quite dramatically, same as Underground Sea. There's the same spike in all these. So if you look, it's the same trend. Wow, big spike here in Tundra. This one must be seeing lots of play in Legacy, but again, Tropic Island. Like some of these are more aggressive, but it's the same pattern in spike. So basically, stimulus check, and they're going up. So basically, reserve list dual lands or people are seeing them as a very safe bet. Yep, same exact trajectory, and some of these are actually at their all-time high. Like Savannah is actually at its all-time high, and so is Plateau. But some of the staples like Underground Sea and Tropical Island are not at its all-time highs. But as you can see, this is what happens. They look at the cheaper cards. Oh, well, which dual land can I afford? Well, Volcanic Island and Underground Sea, it's already too expensive. So Plateau is a pretty good buy. So I think that's one of the reasons why also people are purchasing these dual lands. The cheaper ones specifically are getting more aggressive spikes because it's the ones that people can afford more so than the expensive ones. So that's why we're getting also a very aggressive spike. Same thing as Bayou. Yep, all the same spike. If you look, and I'll just go over them again really quickly so you can see the same exact spike that starts right at the beginning of the pandemic, and it goes all the way up into today. Some of them have leveled off a little more, but again, that same aggressive spike. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments if you've been purchasing dual lands as well. I actually haven't. I've been mostly buying sealed product during this lockdown in hopes that, like in the recession, Zendikar, Worldwide, a lot of those sets during that time frame actually did see a lot of price increase over the future because there's a lot of the supply and demand, and now with distribution issues and stuff, I was figuring sealed product might be a good investment, but now, I mean, who knows? Revised dual lands seem to be the hotspot right now, especially because of the reserve list. But you need lands to play, right? If you're going to play Magic or even invest, you need these dual lands. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll be sure to read them, reply, and I'll let you know what I think again. All right, see you in the next video.